What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy JD back with yet another fire review, and in this video we're going to be talking about the latest Yeezy 500 to drop, and that is the Yeezy 500 Stone. What's up guys? If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Josh. Most people call me JD, and if you enjoy honest sneaker content, sneaker reviews, all that good stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content, and of course drop a like if you enjoyed the video. It really helps out the channel. And make sure you follow your boy on IG as well. The handle is right here. It is at JDKick6. It's definitely the fastest way to reach me, so make sure you hit up my IG. I do drop a lot of sneaker content on there as well. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. You guys already know, man, if you've been following my channel for a while, I don't need to say this again. You know how much I love the Yeezy 500. It is my favorite Yeezy Adidas model that has dropped yet so far. I love the silhouette, I love the comfort, I love the materials. There's just so many things I like a lot about this shoe. This sneaker though, this is not a regular 500. It's almost like a 500 V2. As you guys might have already noticed, basically this sneaker replaced, the main difference between this and previous 500s is that it replaced the mesh on the upper with neoprene. But that's not the only difference. There's a lot more differences, and we'll get into that later on in the video. But before I begin even talking about this shoe, I want to know what your opinion is just by looking at the shoe. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys like the new updated Yeezy 500, or do you prefer the older versions of the 500? Let me know down in the comments. So in my left hand, I have the Yeezy 500 Stone, and in my right hand, I have the Yeezy 500 Blush colorway. Basically the OG colorway of this sneaker, and you guys can tell just from a colorway point of view, it is almost identical, both of these sneakers. It's basically the same shade of beige. Definitely it definitely is the same color. However, of course, the materials are different. On this one, you have this mesh paneling all over the upper, and here you got the neoprene. That's not the only difference, however. So on the original pair, what I love the most about it is the quality of the materials used. Now you can look at this side by side. You see basically on the right side, the Blush pair, you can see that the suede on the upper definitely feels a lot more high quality. It has this kind of like hairiness to it. It's a much more plush suede, I would say. Whereas on the left pair, you got the Yeezy 500 Stone. It's much more of a cheaper quality feeling suede. It's definitely not the same, and it definitely doesn't have that level of, I guess, like hairiness to it, which is what I enjoyed a lot about the original pair. Another difference between the two sneakers can be seen in the laces. So you can see on the Blush pair, the laces also go through the tongue of the sneaker. There are lace holes on the tongue, so it kind of crisscrosses through the tongue. Whereas you can see on the Stone pair, there are no lace holes on the tongue itself. The laces do crisscross, but just on the aglets of the shoe on either side. Another difference, and this is definitely the difference that I like the least, on the Blush pair, you can see that there's this extra leather panel on the tongue that finishes off in kind of like a loop at the very top. Whereas on the Stone pair, you can see the tongue looks completely different. I don't know what the inspiration was for this tongue, but I'm guessing it was Batman, because that was the first thing I thought of when I looked at this tongue. It looked like basically Batman's mask. I'm not sure why there's basically two peaks to this tongue. Not a fan at all of how that tongue looks personally, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. The good thing about this sneaker is that it actually didn't sell out. It's sitting at a lot of stores, and if you missed the initial release, it has been restocking at a lot of stores. I suggest you guys on Twitter, especially if you're in the US, you should be following Soul Links on Twitter. They are the first to tweet out whenever there's a potential restock of hype sneakers. If you are based in Europe, I suggest you guys to follow @More Sneakers. That's probably my favorite sneaker account to follow, period, because they are super fast with the tweets whenever there's a restock. And I've been able to cop many sneakers using these guys' tweets, so make sure you follow them. So yeah, if you look at the resale prices of the original pair, the Blush colorway, they're pretty high, and and this sneaker, at least in terms of the colorway, is basically identical to the blush. So if you missed out on these, this is definitely a much cheaper alternative that you guys can go for. Speaking of resale, one of the consistent things about all of the 500 releases so far was that the resale prices of the bay sizes, or like the girl sizes, have been performing really well, much better than bigger sizes. But this was the first 500 release that I've seen so far where basically the bay sizes are selling for the same price as the bigger sizes, which could mean one of two things. That it could be that Adidas produced a lot more girl sizes this time, or it could be the fact that people just simply don't like these newer materials and this newer look, and I'm guessing it's probably the latter. As you guys know, this pair of sneakers is not made with Adidas Boost. It's instead made using Adiprene technology, but it's somehow a super comfortable shoe. There's also this Yeezy Ortholite insole on the inside, which adds an extra layer of comfort. So don't be worried about whether the shoe is comfortable or not. Trust me, you can walk around all day in these. It's a very comfortable sneaker. For sizing, just go true to size. They fit me absolutely perfectly true to size. You can also, if you want, go down half a size. They are maybe a bit roomy, but I particularly like a little roomier shoes, and I prefer to go true to size in these. But these will be probably sitting, so go to the store, try them on yourselves. My personal opinion, go true to size. Overall, guys, I don't hate the shoe. It would take a lot for me to hate a pair of Yeezy 500s. You guys know how much I love this model. And I'm actually not mad at the way these panels look with the neoprene. I think the panels actually look pretty dope with the neoprene. It adds an extra kind of dimensionality to the shoe. It looks pretty dope in my opinion. The only thing I don't like, of course, is this weird Batman looking tongue. I hope I didn't ruin it for you guys, and now you guys are always gonna be seeing Batman every time you look at this tongue, but that's just the one thing I don't like about this shoe. And of course, guys, let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about this sneaker? And that's pretty much it, guys. That is my review of the Yeezy 500 Stone. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and of course, subscribe for more. And follow your boy on IG. The handle is JDKicks6. Make sure you follow your boy. The on feet portion of the video coming up right now. Until next time, guys, peace. Tabernacle will shackle any MCs that want to step to me in battle. Religion, he gon' move it in my pulpit, my pulpit, my pulpit. A new age established religion, he gon' religion. Be my pulpit, my tabernacle will shackle any MCs that want to step to me in battle. Religion, he gon' move it in my pulpit, my tabernacle will shackle. A new age